Hello, hello, my lovely, lovely people. I'm back. My name is Kate. I'm a hypnotherapist, and I talk all and everything about anxiety, fears, and how to reprogram your subconscious mind in a very easy, simple way. And if you like the content, I have so many videos already that you can watch. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I will respond to everyone because I would love to hear what you think. It is all about you. The reason why I put this content out there because of you, because I want you to know more that you know now. And today's topic is how to overcome a fear of failure, right? I already have the video about the fear of failure. So if you want to watch it, I'll leave the description and the link in the description. Yeah. But today is like 5 proven ways how you can overcome it, how you can shift it, that fear of failure, because I know it is in every area of your life. If you have a fear of failure, it's everywhere. It's in your family, relationship, job, personal life, activities, hobbies, everywhere. Public speaking, trying something new. This fear of failure is like a poison, that it's in every single area of your life, so you don't want it. You just don't want it. So let's start. Fear of failure is usually when you either don't do it because of that fear, like, right, how it shows up in your life. Like you don't do anything. You don't risk, you don't come out of your comfort zone, you don't try something new because of the fear of failure is so strong. Or you do, you act, you make decisions, you take actions, but it's painful. It's through this fear, right? And you have to really work hard on yourself. And it's okay. It's great to work hard, but it can be easier. And I'll show you how to do that easier. I'll show you 5 ways how you can do it easier. Let's go. So, failing is painful. In itself, the word failure is very negative, right? It's kind of scary. You hear word failure and you feel like a loser, or the word loser comes up. Loser, losing everything, making mistakes, having consequences, losing everything for some people. And it's a collection. Whenever you hear failure, it's a collection of all the previous experiences that you had, or something that you have heard before from your parents, from your friends, from your family members about failure. And in order to shift it, if you want to get rid of it, if you want to overcome it, word it as you want, you need to change the word failure into something better, right? The best way to do that, and it's number 1, is to change the word failure to the word experience. And when you say, now, if you change it and you tell that to yourself all the time, oh, I'm so afraid of experience. It doesn't sound that scary, right? When you say, I'm afraid I will fail. Failure is an experience. It just has more pain, more suffering, let's just say, for your ego. For your ego, because the only thing that suffers inside of you is your ego. And when you shift it to experience, I'm so afraid I will experience. Doesn't sound that scary, right? Doesn't even make sense really, because we love to experience. We love to experience. Even if you have huge social phobia and you just stay at home, you still like to experience. You still watch something new on your phone. You still try something new from your food, right? You still cook you still experience every single day. So the first way is to change the word failure into the word experience. And every time you say that, I'm afraid I'll experience. I'm afraid of experience. And that will change your mind. You will easily and effortlessly, in a very organic way, reprogram your mind on an everyday basis. So when you think about business, when you think about anything you want to do but you're afraid of failure, then think about experience. Oh, sorry, I'm afraid of experience. And that will be so much easier for you. So that's number 1. Number 2 is write down all the good things that came out of your previous negative experiences. So for example, that when you had an experience when you feel like you failed, think about what's good came out of it and write it down. At least 5 things you will find out that is good out of that failure. And if you want to, you can comment below what was your failure. If you cannot find the good things out of that experience, I will comment to you. I will respond to you and find those 5 positive things. So write down. This is a number 2. Write down everything great, everything positive, maybe a lesson, maybe an experience, maybe something that you stopped doing, maybe something that you realized, understood. So please do that. And number 3, understand, and this is one of the crucial ones, understand where did you form the fear of failure? Where did you form that belief that failure is so bad? Failure is very painful. You cannot allow your body, your mind decided, like, I'm not going to allow you to fail. So, and for some people, people don't fail, but they think they failed. Right? That's like this perfectionist that it's never enough, right? Overachievers, right? If it's something not the way they wanted it, they feel, oh, I failed. I could have done better. So for some people, it's a very extreme fear of failure. So if you understand where it's coming from, usually comes from the childhood, between the age of 1 and 12. That fear kind of shows up, and parents, caregivers, siblings, friends, teachers, school environment, everything could contribute to you forming that belief that fear of failure is something really, really bad, and I have to avoid it at any cost, even if it costs me living, right? Because without the fear of failure, you will actually be truly living. Number 4, allow yourself to fail. This is a great exercise that I'm going to show you right now that you can do to yourself. And I'm going to show you what an incredible results I've heard from people that I did this exercise with. And I did it in hypnosis. And just by closing your eyes, you already go into that light meditative state, which is a light hypnosis. So when you close your eyes and you imagine, what are you afraid of? Like, what is the reason? Maybe the business, maybe the project, maybe looking for a job, maybe coming up to a girl or a boy, right? Whatever it is, think about that situation. What are you afraid? Where is this fear of failure showing up in your life? In what situation? When you take it, when you imagine it, when you visualize it, try to visualize it as clear as possible, with smells, with colors, with pictures. Take your time, close your eyes and take your time. And then you allow yourself to fail. Imagine that everything went not the way you would like it to go. Let's just say you failed, as you say in your own words. Something went wrong. You got rejected. The project didn't work. The business fell out. And allow yourself to fail in your mind. How do you feel? And usually, for many people, it will be painful. It's like, oh, I feel bad, feel sad, feel disappointed in myself. But for many, many people, along with that emotion, there will be an emotion of release, relief. It's like, finally, at least now I know. So for many people, along with the negative emotion, there will be a positive one as well. So that's number 3. Find out number 4, allow yourself to fail. This is a good one. In your mind, you don't have to do it in real life, but when you do it in your mind, that's already half of the work done. Because once you imagine that, once you kind of accept it, you're like, that wasn't that bad. And whatever you imagine in your mind, it's usually that's what happens in the reality as well. But it usually happens even better. So imagine what we imagine, it happens better than what we imagined. Number 5, so change the perspective of failure. Learn about your childhood. Learn about how we grow. So for example, you're 2 years old, you're a toddler. Your mom just got you a Lego block, Lego block set. And in 5 minutes, you've made a car, a little car out of the Lego blocks at 2 years old. That never happened. Usually you put the block on a block, it doesn't really come together, you maybe get frustrated a little bit, you try another thing, you try and you try and you try. The same with the Lego blocks is the same with walking. You learn how to walk and then you fall again and then you stand up. You don't say oh, I failed. I'm just gonna sit here. I failed. And then you won't even try to walk. No, you might get scared, for a couple of days even, but you still will go and walk. So you will learn the skill through these experiences of failing, right? So it didn't work, it didn't work, it didn't work, it didn't work, it worked. As a child, you didn't know what failure was, so you were completely fine, you were great, you believed in yourself, and no matter how many tries you had, in the end, you've learned, you've mastered that skill. The same was learning to drive, learning to write, learning to read, any skill. It didn't come out at once. But you don't consider that as a failure, right? But something more serious, you're like, oh, this is the failure. No, success is experiences, negative, positive, different types, different emotions. That's the success in the end. And this is the number 5, change the perspective on the failure. See failure as an experience of learning what to not do. Learn from your experiences. And that's the best 5 ways that you can do slowly. Don't rush yourself. Be with yourself. Focus your attention on your inner work, and everything else will fall around in place just the way you want it. So I wish you all the best. I hope this video was valuable to you. Please subscribe, like it, because I love to share content, and I'm going to be talking more about different failures. There's more information coming your way that will help you master your mind, understand your mind, reprogram your mind. So I love you all. Please go to my Instagram channel. I post a lot on my Instagram profile also about fears, different problems. I also post a lot on Facebook, and on my website I have a huge blog. So you can take any information. It's free. It is for you. Love you all. And if you feel like you want to work with me and you feel like you want to uncover that in a 2-hour hypnotherapy session, uncover the root and the cause of your fear, anxiety, or panic attack, or whatever you have, my details are in the description as well. Be healthy emotionally and physically. Love you all.